Hello and welcome back to Midnight Who Blog. My name is Patrick, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing Series 10, Episode 10 of Doctor Who, entitled The Eaters of Light. Now, if you haven't seen the episode and you'd like to see it spoiler-free, go watch it now. This is your one and only spoiler warning. Now, moving on. The episode starts by showing a brother and sister going on a hill. The brother's trying to get the sister down from the hill. The sister's trying to go up the hill because she wants to hear the music that is apparently being played by ghosts. And then it moves on from that scene and shows us the Dr. Bill and Nardole arriving in, I believe they said 2nd century, but I'm not 100% sure on that, and I'm not like a history person, so I don't know if the Romans would even be there in 2nd century or not. So maybe 7th. Again, I don't know. So they get there in Scotland, and they split up because they're trying to find the 9th Roman Legion, which mysteriously vanished. Now, the Doctor believes that they were all killed, and Bill believes that they got away and were hiding somewhere. And they were kind of both right. So a small group of them did get away, but the vast majority of them did end up with their bones liquefied, which probably wasn't how the Doctor was expecting they died, but that he was correct. They did die. Now, shortly after Bill finds that she was correct, because they were still split up at this point and hadn't known that the other person was also correct. So, as soon as Bill found out she was correct, shortly after that, we get our first glimpse of the monster, who is, I don't believe they named the monster in the episode. If they did, I must have missed it, and if you know it, please leave it in the description, or in the comments down below, sorry. And I would be much appreciative. So, the monster feeds off of light, but for some reason is attacking humans. I don't think they ever explained why it was attacking humans and killing them. But somehow it feeds on light, and that's what makes it stronger, so I don't know, maybe it was just doing it for fun. I say a lot. Worse than Robin. The Doctor ends up being, the Doctor and Nardole, because they went together, ends up being captured by a group of Scots that have, spirals and swirls and lines painted on their face. I'm not sure why that is. It might be something that was common back then. Again, I'm not a history person. That's actually my worst subject, so I do not know that. If you do know, please enlighten me in the comments as well. So, we find out that one of the Scots was Carr, with a K, is the gatekeeper, and she actually had been the person to set the monster loose in an effort to stop the Romans from attacking her town, her people. She thought that by the time the monster had gotten through the Roman Legion, it would be weak enough to get back into the portal, is what it was. It ended up being a transdimensional rift, I believe. That's what he called it. And a few seconds in there was 2 days on Earth, because the Doctor at one point went into it. And I believe that's most of the major points. I mean, they did win. I don't think I can't recall offhand a episode of Doctor Who where the Doctor completely lost and the monster didn't get vanquished. Or defeated, sorry, not vanquished, because they didn't really kill it, they just sent it back into the portal. And the Doctor was trying to go into the portal himself to keep it in there, but Bill Nardole and all of the rest of the remaining Ninth Legion and the Scots teamed up to keep him away from it, and the Ninth Legion and the Gatekeeper went into the portal to keep the monsters in there. They must have named the monster. I don't remember what it was though. And then we get a guest at the end of it, in the TARDIS, who is apparently doing maintenance now. I don't know if I would trust said person to do maintenance on the vehicle I was driving in. That's kind of a bad idea, I think. But I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And I believe that was it. So, yeah. Rating, I think I would rate it 7 out of 10. Maybe 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it was reasonably good. It wasn't great, but it wasn't a bad episode either. It definitely wasn't any God Complex. Really hate that episode. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.